Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow. What do you think is most needed by these entrepreneurs in your cohorts that's not like financial for them to feel whole?
I'd say like a compelling narrative, like the magic of storytelling, creating something compelling and succinct that's going to be seen as a global brand and potential for global expansion is important. I mean, just kind of leveling up on even just that mindset shift. So there's that storytelling aspect, right, which is so important. And it's not a story, it's not a 30-minute story. It's like a 30-second or like what's on the box or like all of these different pieces that are really important for all of the little decisions that have to be made for someone to even pick up the box and put in their basket and like buy or like
Is there a formulaic way of doing that or no?
Yeah, I mean, there's little decisions people make at every moment, right? It's like, does it look pretty on the shelf? I mean, this is if you're in the store, right? As opposed to online. Or does it look pretty online? Is there a catchphrase or is there a value statement in their Instagram that aligns with someone? How are they telling like the backstory of the business, who they are? Are their values aligned, like elements? So then it has to actually like be a quality product. And then, then how are you staying on their radar? There's so many little things about it that's really important. But I would say in addition to that, it's like, I think for all the entrepreneurs, that's like a mindset shift that like they can become global brands. And that sometimes it's tough here, especially in Hawaii. It's like this idea of like, oh, the price of paradise, oh, it's Hawaii, or like all these things that we're coming into it and not feeling like we're world class versus all the ego that's in Silicon Valley. And, everybody's an entrepreneur and in Palo Alto and they got the, $1 billion idea. And there's a lot of that kind of like confidence and ego. Like even for myself, when I go to the East Coast, if I'm at a conference speaking at something, there'll be speakers out there just like throwing out there like, oh, I'm a badass and all this. And I'm like, what we've accomplished compared to what you've done is like nothing. I mean, we've accomplished so much more. And it's like, I think we have this natural humbleness here and a natural like, not trying to make like big body or whatever you want to call it. And it's funny when I go to the East Coast or even like the West Coast, that's like, I got to slap myself a little bit and be like, all right, Meli, you got to like do the thing because it doesn't feel natural to do it here. But it's like
the silent insecurity.
I guess there is an insecurity, but I think it's all of us recognizing like the stuff that we're doing is incredible. And like, I will at certain points like boil down, like what has this person who just thinks they're such a badass in this conference have they actually done that would make me feel insecure? It's like, that is insane. But it's just like the natural way we are. But anyway, so the point I'm making is the mindset shift that the entrepreneurs need to have to say, I am creating a badass global company from right here in Hawaii. And it's absolutely possible. And there's a road to it. And like moving as such. I think all of us need to have more of that kind of mindset shift.
How do you do it?
So we do it in different ways. I mean, of course, there's like that kind of leadership talks around. So much of your perspective is based on like the people you're arm's length away from, the people in the room, the people you've had conversations with, having that kind of like rubbing shoulders. So we bring in a lot of different speakers that are amazing, like the founder and CEO of Panda Express. Like he's come in to give a talk. Oh. Just even being able to have that kind of like perspective and asking questions and rubbing elbows or whatever it is. It's like, it just elevates this shift around like who's in the room with you. And I think that's really important. So that's part of what we do at Mana Up. Another part is, of course, we do really major deep dives with each company. We fly to their location, get into the guts of what their business is, where their challenges are, and start like really pinpointing what we're going to work on specifically with that company as opposed to what we're working on with somebody else. Introductions, resources, mentors, access, all that stuff is like really, really curated, very particular to each company in our one-on-ones. That's every week that we do with each company.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.